On March 20th, 2022, a video was re-uploaded to YouTube, with it garnering a lot of attention quickly thanks to the algorithm pushing it out. It was a VHS tape that was supposedly found at a thrift shop from what the original uploader said. While I won't read the full description, I will leave it here on screen for people to pause and read, but for those who want a summary, OP claims to have worked with a red, white, and blue thrift store, and the employees got to choose what was off. They took 4 VHS tapes and saw one of them was a blank tape. They say there didn't seem to be much other than some music and clowns playing, but they thought it was interesting enough and converted it to a video format and posted it online. They claim they have no idea where the music is from, and say it sounds similar to Boards of Canada, which for those who don't know, is an electronic duo renowned for their nostalgic sounding music. Luckily, the re-uploader found the video on Discord and decided to archive it on YouTube, and heard that people might be thinking this is an unreleased track from the duo. So that's it, right? Just a tape that got uploaded to YouTube, taken down, and re-uploaded with some mystery music on it. All we gotta do is figure out who the artist is, and that's it. What if I told you this VHS has more going on for it than you think? With a bit of searching done by the Twoism board, my friend and I, we figured out there is an ARG with it, an alternate reality game for those uninitiated. This video will be covering the stuff within this ARG, as well as talking about what happened to it. So this is me a couple months after having started this script, pausing the video for a minute, and I do this because I want to say that before we start, I want to leave 2 disclaimers. A lot of what you're going to see is re-uploads and scraps that I picked up from what the ARG originally had, thanks to archivists from the Twoism forum and my own postings. For some reason, the ARG creator has deleted everything related to this, so I'll be making do with what I have, which mainly comes from the Twoism forum, my friends and I's findings. So if I mess anything up or things are out of order, please let me know. Also, since I know some people are likely to bring up the comment of, but we already know who made it, it was Mr. 8, who even remastered the tracks. Which I can boldly say that is not the case, as not only is he not important to the story as a whole, but he only remastered it after the video was uploaded and was caught by Twoism members copyrighting the music from the video under his name on various places such as Spotify. When called out for this, they claim they only remastered it, and if you call them out on it, you're a Karen. This person was trying to make money off of someone else's music, but luckily, his claims of the music on all sites have seemingly been taken down relating to this, so while he has been dealt with, please do not bother or harass this person or anyone else in this video. With that out of the way, let's get into the Thrift Shop ARG. So we start off with a contained thread about the subject in the Twoism forum on March 24th, 2022. And with how the music from the Thrift Shop VHS sounds, they and outsiders of the website felt this might be a Boards of Canada ARG. The reason they think this is because the duo's last album, Tomorrow's Harvest, was advertised with an ARG. While we see the users talking here, things really kick in on March 29th when user Oakmoss and Amber points out a video from the comment section of a Thrift Shop re-upload. The channels where these videos were uploaded was on the channel 4226, which is named after the runtime of the Thrift Shop video itself, and channel 165. While it and the channel are long removed, and from what I could find on the archive channel, here's what my findings have led me to. Now, I'm not sure if the person doing this upload archive got any videos wrong or anything, but 4 out of 11 of the re-uploads are the same one video. If I did get it wrong, please feel free to correct me on it. Also, the hints that were in the descriptions of the original uploads are missing too, so we'll have to make do with what we have. Now, it might seem like a random string of numbers, but when translated, it reads, "Seek GPS coordinates." For a lot of this ARG, the creator tends to use a number substitution cipher, which if you see here is stringing a letter to a number of the same value. When it comes to the translated message, what does it mean? A lot of these messages within this ARG are all very cryptic. When it comes to the next entry, this one is translated to seek. I'm not going to show the full video, but I'll show a 15-second snippet. While the video itself just features distorted footage of two women dressed as cats dancing, the main focus is the Morse code in the video, to which Oak Moss and Amber has translated it to read, "Pay close attention." After that, we get a new video from channel 165 titled Seek, which shows a message talking about there being a classical piece being played on April 9th, along with some other details involved too. While it doesn't seem like much other than a notice for an event, the people on Twoism ended up finding out that there's hidden GPS coordinates involved, with my friend and I figuring out that it leads straight to the red, white, and blue thrift shop where OP apparently found the VHS at. Also, just to remind people, please don't go bothering anyone involved or related to this ARG. Now, while the site itself looks fine, what does this have to do with the ARG other than this being the place where the VHS was found? As usual, we're really just left with more unanswered questions. However, members of the site managed to find out from one of the videos that there was a Tumblr page involved named Seabirds. I know that their name of the URL is known as userdbc with a couple of numbers, but to make it easier, we'll just be calling them Seabirds. Outside of the numbers, the post reads, "The Selene spacecraft launches. JAXA has called the mission, quote, the largest lunar mission since the Apollo program, quote. When I turned 20 years old, I was 2 years older than my brother. One day, I saw the band 311 play live." Other than it talking about the Selene spacecraft, this just comes off as rambling, but as usual, the numbers have a message to it, which reads 3 + 10, 3 × 3. With all of these cryptic hints and videos going around, there has to be some sort of payoff, right? Well, luckily, the people who followed this did get some in the end, with the Tumblr announcing on April 19th that 11 missing tracks from the original VHS were posted on the Missing Tracks archive, with them also posting Section A Offload 2. The name of the channel is very ironic, considering what the OP did to it and everything else related to the game. But luckily, if you want to find it, it's on YouTube thanks to an archive archiving the missing archive. You can find it in the description below. A while after this, we see from Seabirds that they look to be breaking character for two final posts, with the first one talking about how they don't want their music to be commercialized or copywritten, and people are free to share it and download it as long as they don't monetize it. Their final post reads like they're done using this game, and later on decided to clear everything related to it. So with the ARG having been seemingly abruptly stopped and erased, why did the OP make this? While we never got an answer from the creator themselves, my theory for it is to add to the elusiveness with the thrift shop VHS tape, so that way people would be more inclined to listen to it. In a way, while some people might find it kind of scummy to make up a story about it to get their music known, this isn't the first time this was done, such as with the infamous erratas, which led down a rabbit hole just to promote the ARG creator's music, though with this, I think this was handled better to suit a musical mystery. Funnily enough, months ago when I was looking through the comment section, the creator of Salad Fingers, David Firth, left a post that read, "Can whoever created this fake story for clickbait just make their music available rather than fabricating some lost media story and slotting in BOC's name for added mystery? Great music, but don't care for the fiction." I can understand some people feeling the same sentiment, but the way his comment reads not only comes off as a backhanded compliment, but is also extremely rude for claiming the person who's doing it is just clickbaiting and using BOC's name to earn clout. While yes, they do use two Boards of Canada songs, and the music itself sounds like their early discography, I doubt that it was the OP's intention to stir up a lost media mystery, or to clickbait people to thinking it's Boards of Canada by any chance, as to more so just have fun with making up a mystery for the game. But I can see why it would come off that way, as the Twoism forum was the one place that caught wind of this. Now, the mystery itself has been long dead since April 25th, which is a shame because not only did it come to an abrupt end to people who followed it, but the OP themselves never came clean and revealed themselves for why they did it, as well as giving a possible Bandcamp page to support them. It is genuinely surprising to see them go through this much effort to show off their music with a fun ARG, only to never show themselves and give us ways to download their music outside of downloading the MP3 of the video. If the ARG creator somehow manages to see this video, I want to thank you for pulling off such an interesting adventure. And if you haven't yet, please let people who've seen your thrift shop video find a way to support you and buy your music. If you made it all the way to the end here, I want to thank you all for watching. This is a mystery I've been wanting to cover for 2 months now, and I'm so ashamed of myself for not having archived all the stuff going down, since I and other people figured it'd stay up permanently. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to check out some other video essays, here's 2 others that I've done before. Thanks for watching, and have a good one.